Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. In our world today, especially locally, we're looking at a lot of orchestrated mess, a lot of orchestrated chaos. But in order to understand what's really going on, we need spiritual eyes to be able to see. Let me read you a passage of scripture right quick. Revelation chapter 1, verse 10. John says, I was in the spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet. Now listen at this passage of scripture in Daniel chapter 10, and beginning with verse number 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body was like beryl, and his face had the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire. And his arms was like, and his feet were like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words were like the multitude of many waters. And also, John says in the book of Revelation, he says, and in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to his feet, and girt about the paps with a girdle. His head and his hair were white like wool. So his hair was white wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like the flame of fire, and his feet were like fine brass, as if they had been burned in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. And so Daniel and John saw the same Jesus, to put it plainly, and also they were in the spirit. And so, in order to really understand what's going on today, we have to have spiritual insight. Not everybody is going to get it because everybody is not spiritual. I didn't say religious insight, I said spiritual insight. And many times, the Lord will touch ordinary people, not people that are in a church house or an established religion, but He will touch ordinary people who are called to be prophets and different things and seers. And so this is what we have to look to. So on the next